How often do you all gamble? What is gambling to all of you? Do you like to gamble? These are all questions that I will go over today. Before we can start with these questions, let's define what gambling is. Gambling is a process of taking risk in order to gain reward. The Merriam-Webster dictionary entry on what gambling states is this: gambling is either A, to play a game for money or property, or B, to bet on an uncertain outcome. In other words, to take a chance. I believe that gambling is taking a chance in order to gain a reward, no matter how high or low the risk is. If you take a risk, then that is gambling. Now that we have defined what gambling is, now we can talk about the different aspects of gambling. Let's start with the question: how often do you all gamble? As I stated before, that gambling is whenever you take a risk, then obviously, I'm going to say that we gamble at every moment in our lives. Be it when we're asleep or awake, when we're active or inactive, being lazy or productive, we are gambling. Some examples I can give: that when you're working on a project or something for work, you are taking a risk on whether you get a passing grade or the support of your superiors at the workplace. When you take a nap, you take a risk of sleeping throughout the day or not being able to spend your time to do something productive, or to wake up early and refreshed, ready to do something great for the day. When you train your body by doing exercise, you're taking a risk at making your body better or breaking it completely. These are all ways that you gamble. Even if there's no money or property being involved, you're still trying to gain a reward by taking chances and risks. Now, do you like to gamble? That question, although I cannot speak for all of you because we're not all the same, I can say this: I'm okay with gambling when taken in moderation. But once it becomes to the point where it's an addiction, that's when you need help. Gambling is a form of entertainment to me. Even if uh, even if we're not risking anything, like just time, we're just risking time for enjoyment. That is one of the purest forms of gambling to me. I also noticed something: that when you're in a casino, a place you gamble, I noticed that they they do a lot of things to get people to keep on gambling. One example I have is they will have certain smells wafting around in the air. Here I have incense sticks. You light these on fire and you let them, and then you blow the fire out, and then smoke starts coming out of them. The smoke lets the scent travel around the room, and these are black cherry flavor, and to me these are rather calming. So that means that scents can make you feel things. So that also makes me believe that casinos have certain scents that make people want to keep on gambling. Gambling gambling is something amazing, really. It can make people feel enjoyment, despair, and it can make people have fun but also worry their entire lives away. That's why I personally believe that gambling is okay. That only if you take it in moderation and you do your best not to be consumed by all the things they can cause, like be it debt, or you end up wasting your life away at a casino. You have everything leaves you. Just be careful when you gamble. So now that we have discussed what gambling is, and if you could like to gamble, and and how often do you gamble, all I can say is to be careful when you gamble and to enjoy all the things that life can offer you. I want everyone to enjoy what life is and to enjoy themselves the most.